So, this is going to be the intro video to the Odyssey channel, the YouTube channel, and then maybe the Instagram account that I may or may not make. I don't know yet, I haven't decided yet. So, basically, introductions. I'm Ethan. This is Cloud, my co host. Maybe, I don't know. I think he's still trying to figure it out. It's fine. So, basically, this is like, in a way, a passion project. So, I'll try and post at least 2, 3 times a week, maybe once. I haven't decided yet. Depends on my schedule and you know all that jazz. But basically, this is an account, channel, area, whatever, where everybody's welcome. It's chill, you know, in just to get it out of the way. Like I'm a left type of person, so I'm very left leaning. Everything's political. Even though this is a passion project, like everything you do, like on your day to day, is going to be in some level related to politics, whether that's self care, health care, going to the gym, reading, etc., etc. Those things tend to be political in some level or aspect. I'm not saying it's like a political channel in the sense where I'm talking like strict politics, but we will be, or I will try to be engaging with material during like the read-alongs. Oh, let me get it. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So there's gonna be gaming videos. There's going to be read-alongs, and then I may incorporate some like material that I have my thoughts on and would like to expand. And I have a background in healthcare. I have a bachelor's degree in community health, so that is where my main interest lies academically. But in terms of like things that I enjoy outside of academics, it's like gaming, video games, reading, working out, philosophy, literature, like not necessarily academic literature, but like stuff like that. You know what I'm trying to say. And I'm not trying to make this like intro video particularly too long, but yeah, going back to like the whole political thing, like you gotta understand that things are particularly inherently political to some aspect, to some extent. And so even if I may not comment on every little thing that goes on in world politics, to some extent I will be talking about it. That's not like the whole main idea of the channel. Like, this is a very chill, comforting space. So if I make a video, like a read along about a particularly how do I say it? A particularly like academically enriched or philosophically enriched book, it's okay to talk about. And what I would like is, engagement, or just people just hanging around, just listening to it, trying to get their feet in the water in terms of politics and everything. And I'm left leaning, so I'm going more left. I'm going way more left than what people, at least in America, are typically aware of. And with that said, that's just going to be like for the read-alongs. The read-alongs will be alternating between manga and regular literature. And then for the gaming, like that's just more like more chill, like very very more lax, more chill, and everything like that. So welcome. This is going to be the start of hopefully something new, maybe not necessarily unique, but unique in my experience. And I hope you guys can enjoy it, relax, learn a little bit, and we can talk about things that is happening maybe in our day to day that can connect back to the real broader world experience. Or we could just talk about random shit that we all enjoy. Anything that's going on in the comic industry, I'm not too versed in that. Anything that's going on in the manga industry, new anime we're interested in watching, new video games. I like when I stream on Twitch, I'm planning on starting to stream Final Fantasy Rebirth, because that was a game I was particularly interested in enjoying, but life got in the way, so I had to put that in the back burner. And I just have this whole backlog of video games, and I know people can relate to like you after a certain point, like especially in your adulthood, because I'm 25 right now, like you just take a step back from the things and hobbies that you like to enjoy. And like I'm making this not necessarily to get like money out of it, but like just so people can like maybe appreciate certain things that they may not have really been able to experience because maybe they just don't have time, they have different sets of responsibilities. And I want to create videos that people can relate to and that people can hopefully at least enjoy to some extent. And I'm creating like for like a streaming, for example, like I'm gonna upload the VODs onto the channel and every channels and everything. But like for the gaming, I am going to do my backlog, and that backlog means a lot to me because in particular it's all the games I didn't get to experience because of the general stresses of life, personal things that I had going on and stuff like that. And I know there are people that can relate to that. And so like I want this to be like a shared space, you know. Everybody's welcome. People of color, trans individuals, LGBTQ, everybody is welcome. And we're not going to be hating, we're not going to be doing none of that shit, all right? And even though it's like the bare minimum of any channel, like it's just something that has to be said nowadays. So, regardless, like just welcome, enjoy. Let's just make this a great experience for everybody. Let's try and get some discussions going on, or no discussions at all. Like if you guys just coming in just to like watch and lurk, that's fine too. Like keep me on in the background if you have to. I've been told, I hope this isn't a lie from the two people that told me, that my voice can be kind of soothing sometimes, especially like if I'm reading something to them. So, you know, comment on that. Maybe that's true or not. I don't know. And then for the gaming, like I know people have their own backlogs of books too. Like that just goes past like gaming. Like our hobbies are a part of us, and it would be wrong to neglect a part of us by neglecting our hobbies. And in a way, this is just me sharing my hobbies to everybody, and particularly like with gaming. I'm gonna go back to the gaming thing a little bit. Like I'm streaming it not necessarily because, like I said, I want like ton of viewership or money out of it, but just because like I like sharing video games with people, even if I'm not physically with them. And so having people just like all come together, it's like having like a big room of people just like you're on the couch with your buddies or whatever, and you guys are just playing a video game, enjoying the time, like in the back in the Xbox 360 days, local multiplayer, stuff like that. So think of it like that. And then for the read alongs, something chill, something quiet, maybe obviously discussion will most likely get involved too. And then we'll just slowly graduate into different, you know, areas of things we probably or I will things I like. Um, that said, I try not to say this entire time, and I broke that. Rip me. Anyway, 2 times. I do have a friend who also does post content here and there. He's on a hiatus. I don't know for how long. I'm gonna post his stuff. We do have a shared YouTube channel that we haven't really got to divulge into because life, whatever. But hopefully we'll get to that soon too. I'm gonna try and keep a consistent schedule, uploading hopefully Sundays and any other time during the week, but definitely Sundays. First video will come out either this Sunday or next Sunday, depending how long it takes me to edit it. With that said, I hope you guys have a good time. Enjoy and spread some love.